Before and after pictures are really motivating, right? You see someone and they've lost weight and you go, okay, that looks good. It must really work. That's not true. First of all, many diet companies troll the internet and steal before and after pictures and use them to promote what they're doing. Did you know that? Pretty disgusting also. But even beyond that, think about this. What happens is the before picture and the after picture are a snapshot in time, and they don't tell the whole story. The whole story is above my head, where it's before, after, and then the real after, which is the after, which is what happens after you gain the weight back. If you think logically about losing weight and dieting, you have to admit that if all these diets worked, there'd be a lot more skinny people running around. But they don't work. And it's not your fault. And I do not like the victim mentality. But people need to understand that dieting is a paradigm that doesn't work. It has never worked, and it will never work. Why? Because our bodies are resilient, because our bodies are out to survive. And when you put yourself on a diet, especially a fast one, but really any diet that disconnects you from hunger and satiety, you're breaking yourself. Really? Yes. So in fact, you don't break your diet. Your diet actually breaks you. It breaks your connection between eating for the only reason we're supposed to eat, hunger. And that is a devastating blow to your biology, to your physiology, to the way that you're supposed to be eating all along. So the next time someone says, oh, I'm going on a diet and it's really great and I've lost some weight, just step back for a moment and say, hey, give it some time. Because if you think about people in your life, if you think about you, what is your history? The history for most people is dieting is short-term weight loss followed by weight gain. And you end up heavier and more attracted to food after a diet. Why? Because dieting itself is stressful. It's stressful emotionally, it's stressful on your body. And what does that do? That raises your cortisol level. And what does that do? That's a hormone that increases appetite and attraction to food. It's Mother Nature's way of making sure that you start eating again. So listen, instead of doing that again, take some time to step back and look at the long-term vision of your life, not a short-term quick fix, and say, do I really want to set myself up for that kind of failure again? And if you're saying, oh, this time it'll work, well, that's why I love dieters, because they're so optimistic, but they're also so naive. And I was one for many, many years. I get it. But when you see the light and go, you know what? I'm not breaking my diet. My diet's breaking me. You start to understand that the path to a normal, happy, healthy relationship with food and a body you love in a weight range that you love is learning how to behave thin. And behaving thin and behaving like a dieter are completely different.